NFL draft first round is officially underway, and I'm live for picks 1 through 32. Let's see what the Chiefs choose to do tonight. All that on Gridiron Gambit.
Welcome, Chiefs Kingdom. Thanks for tuning in to this Red Kingdom Media production, bringing you raw, authentic Chiefs coverage. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on your team. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Let's work. Hey.
What's going on, guys? It is officially night one of the 2026 NFL draft, and we're going to be watching and breaking down every single pick that comes through. And let's see what the Chiefs choose to do. They have 2 picks so far, but we shall see if they choose to use them both to essentially get up and take a player perhaps in the top 3, as we've been hearing about. If that would happen, that'd be pretty nice. You know, we get to kind of disappear for a while, but then come back and see if any of the prospects we really liked are still on the board. So, hey, let's see what happens. The Raiders are going to be on the clock very soon. Basically know who they're picking. After that is when everything starts to become a fun trivia. Who's it going to be? Pick 2? Who's 3? Right. Cardinals going to trade out. So let's find out. And then draft is officially kicking off with the terrible towel. You can do better than that.
Wow, there's a lot of people there.
You heard it. There's a lot of people there. Yep, that's pretty full. I'll give you that. Ooh. Bringing out more P-sealers. Trying to get the Pittsburgh fans hyped up. And then here's the big band. Good to see Terry walking out. Oh. Stall a little bit longer. Yeah, not the most flattering angle for the hangout tonight, but you gotta stay comfortable. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And the Raiders are officially announced. Here we go. It's gotta be Mendoza or nobody. You got you just got your coach. Time to get your quarterback.
Oh, they're 20-1. Do you think that Emporium? I said they canceled the tornado one.
People are in power and light related to the draft right now. So I don't know what you're afraid of.
No, this is Topeka.
I understand. It's not here though. Okay. All right, Raiders, make it official. Take your QB. Go say it. An Indiana quarterback after they won a national championship. What timeline are we in? There he is. All right. That's probably the only quarterback's name we'll hear tonight. Unless some team like Pittsburgh really wants Ty Simpson. That's hilarious. They're just letting a nothing silence stay on. Can go play in Las Vegas. Go make that Death Star a place to be. Jets are on the clock. All right. Spagnuolo gets to play against this guy twice a year. How does he look his rookie year? So if he's a dude, all the AFC West teams have quarterbacks on par with Mahomes, or at least thought to be. Jets are letting that clock run this time. pick is in. Who do the Jets take? Who is it, Jets? Who is it? Oh, is it David Bailey? Yes. Yep, they take David Bailey. Best pass rusher. Played at Texas Tech. Okay, now we're on Ruben Bain watch. All right, Arizona. Y'all kept talking like you wanted to get rid of your pick. Let's see if that's true or not. All right, Arizona. Hey, I will say we are coming up on 20 minutes in, and we're waiting for the third pick. I think most times we'd still be chatting about the first pick, waiting for any news about the second one. So the NFL made their rounds shorter. We can feel it. We're moving. Like we'll talk about the players, but we gotta get to the next pick. Guys, I don't know if you can tell or not. I'm using a wireless clip-on microphone, which means I might be getting up and moving around through the course of this duration of the stream. So if you hear me but don't see me, I'm here. If you see me, don't hear me, I'm here. If you don't see me or don't hear me, I'm taking care of business and then I'll come back. So, all right. Could we be in Chiefs talk right now? Who's it gonna be, Arizona? Wait. Oh, the Cardinals chose somebody. Okay. Are they on the Jeremiah Love bandwagon? Are they just taking Orville Reese off the board? Are they protecting a quarterback they don't have? Dang. I think that's Jeremiah Love right there, Arizona. Guys, what are the odds that the neighbors will be mowing their yard tonight? What are the odds? Very high, apparently. All right, waiting for Cardinals to make their selection, but seems like it's going to be the running back that everyone thought the Chiefs would take if free agency never started. But the Cardinals, you playmakers, and they need an identity. Jeremiah Love could be that for the Cardinals, for at least for a while. Okay, so defensive linemen are still sitting there for the Chiefs if they need to trade up. They're afraid they're going to go.
They look like children. Oh my gosh.
Too bad the St. Louis alum could not make his stately return. But he goes to the former St. Louis Cardinals, now the Arizona Cardinals. Tennessee is on the clock, halfway done. The alternate universe where we have Jeremiah Love and Kenneth Walker at the same time. Mm-hmm. The Titans are choosing somebody. Carnell Tate to the Titans. Titans are already choosing a wide receiver at 4. All the positions be going off the board. There's a best prospect at X position. They are going off the board right now. Oh, there's offensive tackle. Nah, none of us fans want an offensive tackle. Just all of the experts think we're going to do an offensive tackle. But the Titans want to take a wide receiver to pair up with Cam Ward. So, Cam, if you're going to be anything, they're giving you a shot. The internet is stunned at Carnell Tate at 4. Oh my gosh. How crazy. Ohio State. All right, well, the Giants are on the clock at pick 5. Giants have already chosen. Is it Reese or Downs? And I think it's Reese. Yeah, see, most of what I'm seeing are real Reese. Yeah, okay. It's the other defensive end ahead of Ruben Bain. So, Brett, if you want to get a guy, you might start getting on the phone. Man, we just be crashing. Can't retrieve posts. Can't retrieve posts. We all just ripping the app down. It's like, you know what? Stop tipping picks. Just crash the whole site. Oh, did we now? Oh, let's go. All right. Chiefs are trading up with the Browns. We're swapping to their 6th pick and getting their 9th pick. And we're also going to give up pick 74 and 148. So we still have 29 and pick 40. Oh, let's go. Okay. Is this the Ruben Baines train, baby? Is this the Ruben Baines train? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Thanks, Chiefs, for doing this within the first 40 minutes tonight. Look at you giving us content. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? If you're trading up, you know who you want. Anticipation is building. Oh, no way. They're taking the corner? Wow. Okay. Well, if they're doing that, they think he's really freaking good. Mansoor Delane, welcome to Kansas City. Got rid of Trent McDuffie in the offseason, trade up to the 6th overall pick to not necessarily take his replacement, but take the player who does the same thing. So I'm going to be a little upset because the big Bain move would have been taking Ruben Bain. But if they're going to pull the trigger on this, man, they must really like him. Especially if they think that another team like Washington or another team really wanted him instead. So we still got to pick late tonight. So we can start to disassociate and hate that our favorite prospect is going somewhere else. But quarterback is officially taken care of as far as we can believe for the Chiefs. Seems like a lot of us are a little perplexed, but not upset. It's like we're so behind. TV hasn't even acknowledged that the Chiefs are the 6th pick and have already chosen. I get they want to celebrate the draft picks, but it's also like the fun of it is being online and seeing the news well before TV did. Man, I don't know what it is about being live, guys. Your cats start going nuts. They just need to make all the noise, run around, be totally obnoxious. Just waiting for the pick to be shown on TV now. Okay, well, it's me.
We'll find out momentarily. Again, the Kansas City Chiefs not accustomed to choosing this high in the draft. Here comes the commissioner to make.
I mean, they're taking the first corner off the board, so it's like you're getting that value, I guess. Taking best ranking of that player, but Reuben Baines is sitting there. Seems like all the fans there are perplexed as well, but
I will remind you that Kansas City traded first-team All-Pro Trent McDuffie to the Rams this offseason, and his teammate Jalen Watson later signed with LA as well. So they had a need at this position. Mansour Delaney, unanimous All-American in his only season at LSU, transferred after 3 years at Virginia Tech. No doubt. When he got
just under 12, under 6 feet.
You can check that box. Number 2, can he play zone coverage? Can he play off? Can he read the quarterback? I think we quickly learned he can do that. Does he panic when the ball is in there? He doesn't do that. So when you look at Mansour Delaney, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a guy that's very patient that can play man coverage. He's very patient that can play off zone coverage. And when the ball is in the air, he understands how to go attach the ball, and he doesn't get grabby. That's something that a lot of college coaches do. They get very grabby. He doesn't do that, and he catches the football, which means he can turn the football for your team. You talk to defensive back coach Corey Raymond, and he's had some great ones down there. Morris Flavor, Patrick Peterson, Tyron Matthew. He's right in that same elk, Mel, with all those guys. In Archbishop Spalding High School, right? He wants to play high school football. See him get to this point. The way he talked about it. Virginia Tech, inconsistent. Makes a big play for interceptions, gave up some. But LSU this year, start off the Clemson game, he had an interception and a breakup. He took this game to a new level. Trayvon going to be a 4-5 guy, and that's a 4-4 to work out. I think right now is the 14th best player in this draft. I think it's a bit of a reach. So guess what? So Jermon McCoy and that lingering knee injury.
It seems like the Commanders are taking Sonny Styles underneath that. So Caleb Downs is falling. Dallas, you think you can sit at 10 and get him? Maybe. Might be able to.
Yeah, they're betting on that, especially if we're talking about Mel that he's on perfectly as far as how he gets improved. They've done a nice job down there with him at the back. They lost all of this. I mean, he has really developed this game. They make the aggressive move. They go up and get their man, and Marion Longoy takes this back to Lawrence with Mansour Delaney.
Hunter, you just said, wow, this is crazy. The Chiefs traded up to get you. What did they tell you about why you were so important to them?
Sure, really just the way I play the game. This conference they have in me, they weren't really on me too much in this process, but they said they just wanted to keep it quiet and make that sneak move, and they made the best move in the draft. So I'm
Make a sneak move, huh? Chiefs wanted to make a sneaky move. Very sneaky, sis. Same, dude. I mean, bro. I mean, guy. Hey, I'm all for it, man. Make it go quicker. So there goes Sonny Styles, Commander. All right, well, while we're hanging out, I'm just going to go ahead and work on my Arrowhead alert for this trade up and selection of Mansour Delane that we just witnessed. New Orleans at 8. See who they do. I mean, if it wasn't directly tied to Trent McDuffie, it wouldn't feel as like, why'd you do that? If it was just, best player, just got to go with it. Obviously, it's like, man, you got rid of Trent McDuffie. You could have just kept him instead and, got Ruben Bain. But if this is who the Chiefs thought was really good, got to let it go. I don't think my cat enjoyed the trade.
What's your opinion?
But he wasn't really enjoying it the entire time, so I don't know if he's a good indicator.
He's just hungry.
Hungry for some Chiefs football. I know, man. You got a long wait.
You're fine, dude.
Mitch and Matt calling out Ruben Bain. They knew we all wanted him. But yeah, get some other guy instead. Just not as good as him.
Okay, please.
So annoying, sir. So annoying.
Mm.
All right, Saints, who are you taking? There goes Tyson. There goes Tyson. Well, Brown. I think the Browns are taking Spencer Fanu after they were basically going to take him at the pick that we chose to get up there, but I guess you assumed Washington or New Orleans really liked the guy you wanted instead. That's the game you play.
No.
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 This whole stream is just my cat running across back and forth in the room yelling.
The cat in question.
As he's so dark, he just makes
He's
the
just
camera out of
void.
focus.
He's a void.
As he breaks the camera, it's like, what is this thing to focus on? There is no
It's
more
focused on
thing.
your computer. the light behind you. Your backlit. I think it's honestly more dramatic with them.
It is dramatic. It's the NFL draft, darn it. It's very dramatic. Many things are happening. The Chiefs took a quarterback in the first round. After they did it, Trent McDuffie in 2022. Oh man. Stupid.
I became British.
Stupid. Sadistic. Excuse me. There's Spencer Fanu. I'm going to Cleveland. I'm going to act happy, but you know how I really feel. So congratulations on your 3rd and 5th round pick, Cleveland. Clearly, Brett Veach didn't want them. He just wanted this player. The Giants have already chosen their 10th overall selection, so they were happy to get a 10th overall pick. And this is, man, if this isn't Ruben Bain, I don't know who it is, because that would hurt. But you know, the Chiefs made their bed; they got to lay in it. So, man, Sword the Lane is their guy. He's got to be, up there in terms of how good he is and being a corner. Because your last first round cornerback was an All-Pro, and you traded him away for a future first. So you're setting a precedent now about how good they have to be. Oh, nope. They're also going offensive tackle. Man, so everyone's saying the Chiefs were getting an offensive tackle. They were wrong, but they got the right range of when these offensive tackles were going to go. Cowboys are trading up. Oh, no, the Dolphins. The Dolphins are trading up one singular spot. Oh, yeah, that the Cowboys have wanted to jump the Dolphins. My cat is so needy. Oh, wait, I have more than one. Guys, don't you love multitasking? Be able to direct a live stream that currently 0 people are watching, but hopefully those YouTube views will come in later. And go ahead and get another piece of content out right at the same time. You know me, guys. I am a time management fiend. Thank you. It's nice to have some feedback, even if it's my cat making little chirps on the other side of the couch, on the other side of the camera. Feels good to be heard, you know? Thank you. Yes, feels good to be heard. So we've officially hit past the 1 hour mark and we're a third of the way. Yeah. We might get it at the 3 hours. I was thinking we're kind of pushing it towards 4, but hey, we're getting there.
I'm about to get smacked with a storm. Hopefully the power doesn't go on.
There's a storm. It's got to hit power and light first. Hang in there. Hang in there, guys.
I mean, I'm glad we didn't go down there because, yeah, we would have been right in the middle of it and parking's a nightmare. Yeah.
Could have watched the back of Matt McMullen's head.
I mean, that honestly would have been better to, like, go down there, I would say. You don't get free food anymore, though. That's the only thing. And then you don't get to see the stadium, walk on the field. That was the other cool part. I wish I would have vlogged that.
Cowboys gave up 2 fifth-round picks to move up one single dingle spot. Yep, Caleb Downs. I thought that might have been the move. I thought that might have been the better move, but Delane is the guy.
Want any more of those fries?
Oh, dude, of course I will. Of course I'll take some cold fries to officially mark our third of the way. Our tersh percentage through of this NFL draft. And I'm just having the time of my life. Owe it all to myself. There you go, guys. You want a fry? Do you enjoy me chewing and or swallowing my food? What? All right, Dolphins. Who are you gonna pick? Dolphins. Dolphins. Who you taking? Another tackle. Yeah, the Chiefs really like tackles. They're trying to get a tackle, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to get a tackle. That's what's happening. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Only history will tell whether the trade was worth or will have to have been worth it. But we can all agree we got a good player. So Did the Rams seriously draft the quarterback? Did y'all seriously draft Ty Simpson? Right? All of us are thinking the same thing. See, Ty Simpson to the Rams at 13. What? Dude, they did. The Rams. What are you doing, Ramses? What did they think that any of the teams would take him? I mean, come on. Blow everybody's minds, Roger. Unbelievable. Yeah, no kidding. That's crazy. The Rams think they're so good that they can just spend their first round pick on a quarterback that's not going to play for them right away. Man, that is some balls you got, Sean McVay. Them be some cojones you have. Ha! Of course. They got Delane has the same agent as all the other guys the Chiefs got in free agency. That's crazy, the connection. And they're giving him a giant signing bonus. Basically half of the money of his contract. They're just giving him a signing bonus right away. Four years, 42. Somehow the Chiefs are going to be paying this guy more money than Trent McDuffie's going to make this year, playing for somebody else. The Ravens are taking a guard. Ruben Bain goes to the Bucks. That's very expected of them. That's a brutal thing we got to stomach, guys. But at least he's going to the Bucks. We won't have to see him that much. But the Bucks already are good at defensive end, so it'll be even better. And the Jets are going to take the tight end people wanted, Kenyon Sadiq. All right. I'm here, guys. Just I went off screen for a little bit. You need a break for a second. The Bucks is finally being announced on screen, but I already told you Sadiq is the tight end, and he's going to go 16 the Jets. So we are an hour and 40 minutes in, and we've officially made it to the halfway point. So, yeah, that's just a little over 3 hours. If we can keep this pace up. We need less players being taken from the actual spot. Ruben Baines, we hardly knew you. We wanted you, but I guess to get the best corner in the draft, that's a consolation prize we got to accept. The shortest by first round edge. It's 2003. Oh, man. His arms are just so short. His arms are just so short. It just pushed him down. His short arms are getting him pushed down. He's just going to get beat up. Nah, I was on the train. I wanted him. I was on the Bane train, you know, but not meant to be. Nah. But you know what is meant to be? My cat to continue to yell for the next hour and a half still. He got what he requested.
No, I didn't.
Actually, no, he didn't. You're a liar. Why do you lie? How come you lie on screen? How dare you? So the Jets got the best defensive end and tight end in the draft. That's a good haul. th pick, Blake Miller. Ooh, for the Lions. Some people were hoping he'd last to 29. This is the fun of mock draft, guys. If you're a mock draft person, it's like, what? That's up here. That's why I think most of us, and you heard that I threw myself in there too. Those of us that mock draft, we're going based off of what that says. So some players are going way high, some players are going way low. So we're basing our choice of the lane off of what those algorithms for the mock drafts think, and they were shooting them lower, which means we overpaid. Darn it, we were never going to get them. But this is why the draft is real and mock drafts are mock. They're fake. So offensive tackles continue to go off the board. Makai Lemon, I think, is still sitting there. Somebody might want. Then you got to go further down. No longer those like upper names that we kept hearing about. And one interesting thing to note is that Miller is a right tackle, so that seems to think that Penei Sewell is going to flip back to the left side where he started out in college and stuff. But Dan Campbell making the offensive line better. People would have clowned the Chiefs if they had done that. Okay, so the Vikings are selecting Caleb Banks. Dang, I wrote about him twice, and I hoped that he would last till the second or third round, and he goes in the top 20. So that's where mock draft gets you again. All right, we're waiting for pick number 19 to the Carolina Panthers. All the good players we thought are all first rounders. Who could have thought? All players we thought we'd get later, they're all first rounders because they're all good players. Very shocking revelation we just made. All right, we got our first thunder sighting in our live stream. But most of this is supposed to be here as we're finishing, so YouTube will enjoy this basically nothingness, but hey, I'm giving you what I can. Also, shout out the Royals taking the night off, so I don't got to worry about that at the same time, too. Oh, Panthers, Georgia, offensive tackle Monroe Freeling. All right, so more offensive, defensive linemen are going now. Now we've reached the Dallas Cowboys and pick number 20. Hey, pick 20 before 9 o'clock. We're doing good, y'all. Dang. We were moving so fast, and then we got commercials. All right. I think in the future, the NFL's got to choose one or two things. Either they got to cut out just all commercials, so that way, when things are happening, we are moving. Just have sponsors everywhere. Put like random McDonald's logos on things. Whatever. So just do what WWE's doing. Just plaster stuff with a bunch of things, and just not have commercials at all. Or we're gonna have to cut out the soppy, high five Roger Goodell. Let's hang out and jump around for 4 minutes. Like, the internet should not be so far ahead of the actual draft. Like, or let's have a secondary version of the draft that isn't like the player folk. We want to track the picks as they come in. The Eagles are trading up 3 spots to get pick number 20 from the Cowboys. Oh, interconference trading, giving picks 114 and 137, and they're throwing a 7th rounder back for fun, I guess. So who the Eagles stealing? Are they getting a wide receiver because they know AJ Brown is basically done? All right. So the Eagles wanted to jump in front of their Pennsylvania rivals and the hosts of this year's draft. Who did they want? Who'd you get, Philly? Who'd you get? Who'd you take, Philly? Rumble, rumble. Okay. Who'd you take, Philly? Yep. The lemonade. The Eagles get the lemonade instead of the Chiefs. Let's see. The Cardinals were the ones that are love drunk. And Cowboys are double Caleb Downs, except the Vikings get the other Caleb that made that pun possible. And Tampa gets the Big Bane move.
Why is he walking down such a long hall? Bro, that was like
My wife with the commentary that a lot of Twitter.
That was like 5 minutes of
Yes, yes.
hallway.
That my wife making the point that all of Twitter made after the draft had started. That my gosh, that is a long way to walk. Why?
That's like the back rooms.
Why is it a
like
4-minute
the
walk
back
before your
room.
4-minute on stage thing? Jalen Hurts just keeps getting all the help, and he still can't. I ain't even gonna make a Jalen Hurts point. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it and get that heat anymore. Nope, I'm good.
says like 9:20. It's one of the worst of
All right, pick 21, the Steelers. Who are they getting?
This stage is a lot cooler than ours was.
Shots fired.
It is. Why does it look cooler?
The jig is up.
I like the like
The jig is
comic
up.
book thing.
They finally found me.
They're doing theirs like at their stadium.
And again, got at me.
That's kind of cool.
A whole concert now. Gotta play the entire, like that should have happened when they were here in 2020. Before Clark Hunt came out at the end of the night and announced Felix, he should have came out and performed the entirety of "You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party." That's what Clark Hunt should have done instead of just walking on out there. And the Steelers are going to take Arizona State offensive tackle Max Enegor. Some had end of first round, so he's a Nigerian-born player.
I really keep uniform going up there. Oh, they have a fence.
The jig is up, the jig is up, the jig is
Yeah,
up. The jig is up, the jig is up, the jig is up. We have 11 more picks to go, folks. Man, my cat really has opinions about this year's draft. The Chargers waiting for their choice to come in. Lightning and the thunder as the Chargers are on their board picking. Who did the Chargers take? Oh man, there's Mesidor. That's who I would have wanted at the end of the first. I had in two of the mock drafts at pick 29. So going to 22, that hurts, but gotta have a plan. Lives in Ottawa, Ontario. Now it's the Cowboys, pick 23. Cowboys are taking their sweet time, so that might mean they're working the phones instead. Officially getting our rain dumping on live stream. Let's go. Set the mood. deep and dark and mysterious. Cowboys choose a player. Who they choose? Malachi Lawrence, defensive end. So now we're getting some, continue to see line players get taken over and over. The Chiefs think they're getting one. The numbers might be very thin.
Window doesn't look good.
Cleveland Browns on the clock, pick number 24. The Chiefs are almost in view on the couple picks to go. See, that's how it should be. All the picks should just be there. The player at home celebrating with their family. And then it's like, yep, we'll put a camera in your living room and you all can freak out and enjoy yourself. Like there shouldn't need to be bring a player on and waste time on stage. Like it celebrate that you got drafted, but you don't got to celebrate with random NFL hosts. Like you can meet all the people in the NFL you're supposed to meet when you do your hey, you're a rookie stuff. So enjoy that moment with your family. Browns take KC Concepcion. No KC in KC, unfortunately. Seth Kaiser is out there right now sobbing. So another wide receiver off the board. Boom. Hey, Chicago, I don't know if there's a player Brett Veach wants at 25, but you want to trade with us to get ahead of the Bills? Just for funsies? Alrighty. We get to pick 25 Chicago Bears. So some edge prospects still up there. All right. If any players that the Chiefs are interested in, have to watch out for that pretty soon. Waiting for the Bears. Bears have a pick. Dylan Thinganaman, safety. I had him as a 29th end of first round choice. So these players are going about where the mock draft said they were. So now you got 3 picks before you and maybe 2 defensive ends or a wide receiver you're interested in? Maybe. Houston is trading up to Buffalo's spot. So Houston wants to jump San Francisco. Boom, 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 pow. Got the boom, boom, pow. Who do the Texans want? Texans trade up for a Georgia Tech guard. A guard. Texans trade up for a guard. Keelan Rutledge. So they think San Fran wants a O-line. All right, Buffalo. Be the key. No, the Dolphins actually trade up to the San Francisco pick. So San Fran will pick after the Chiefs at 30. Waiting for the Dolphins pick now at 27. All right, Chiefs are within 2 picks. Dolphins pick is in. San Diego State corner, Chris Johnson. Yes, that was a name I also heard, like late first round, in the same spot. So, other than Caleb Downs, I might be mistaken, but is that the second corner off the board, and it took this long? I think. What an answer. What an answer. Gerard McCoy is right there if you want to double dip. Probably not. Yeah. Only one cornerback taken prior to this pick, so. All right, well, we got Buffalo, and then we got KC. Buffalo's pick is in, so the Chiefs are on the clock. JK, the Patriots traded up to Buffalo's pick. So the Patriots wanted to jump us for a choice. So who did they think we wanted? The Patriots have already selected. So who is the player Patriots are choosing? Okay, we're almost that time, y'all. And the Patriots' choice is Caleb Loam. All right, there's an offensive tackle at the end of the first round that people probably thought we cared about. So if we did, cool, let's shift and let's take a defensive lineman instead. Chiefs are on the clock. Let's see who we take.
Are you done?
All right, Chiefs. Who you taking? Who you taking? Patrick Mahomes sends the flexi arms, so he must be happy with the choice. But we are waiting for it ourselves. Who did the Chiefs take? There it is, Peter Woods. Ooh, okay. People like this one. Get a guy that's basically a Chris Jones comparison, kind of. All right, this is probably like the last commercial before the last 4 picks are said. And we actually end by 10 o'clock. All right, Peter Woods is a guy that was talked about in the first round, so it's good the Chiefs liked him enough.
Apparently downtown sirens are going off.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah. There, not here.
Oh. Is it water this time?
Nope. This is the groundbreaking stuff this live stream needs to hear. No, our basement did not flood. Not anywhere close. And now the Jets are on the clock at pick 30. It's funny. All right, just waiting for it. Okay, here we go. Rogers coming out to officially announce the pick for everybody.
Trading up earlier tonight is a long sword in the lane. The Chiefs have been active. They got the defensive back they desperately needed early in round one and out a late round one with their first round pick. Let's see which direction they choose to go. Here comes the commissioner to make the announcement.
So Woods over Zion Young, Keldrick Falk. Need the edges. Would rather have the interior pressure. Heck yeah, got the same intensity as Chris Jones.
He's got elite athleticism. The 2025 season wasn't as good as 2024.
Hey, we knew we needed some defensive tackle help because our number at that position was low. So get a good player at that. Double check how many defensive tackles have gone prior to.
Another Clemson guy that can rush inside, smaller guy that can get vertical. I think his best football is in front of you. 2024 is the guy that I expect to get moving forward for Peter Lewis. Yeah, the production, but if you put it on the tape and said, okay, where's TJ Parker?
Caleb Banks, right? Yeah, that was the first defensive tackle taken before him. So that's good value. All right, good deal. 3 more spots to go, and the Jets pick is already in. And it's Omar Cooper Jr. There's the wide receiver. So we're probably going to see a wide receiver run
the game. The number one go wide out. Indiana.
2 more picks to go.
This is a guy who's had a really strong year. He's a really strong player. Hey man, you got to tip your cap to the Jets right now, okay? David Bailey, Henderson, Ingram, Cooper Jr. That's a pretty darn good haul. From the first round on night one, you got 3 starters right there. You like to judge the quarterback? But man. Number 31, so I believe it's
All right, who's gonna be Bills? Or no, it's Tennessee. Man, everybody's just trading right now. Can't walk away for 2 seconds. You're gonna miss everything. Tennessee, who do you want? Dang, 300,000 people showed up. Way to go, Pittsburgh. There's Falk. So the Chiefs figured that Peter Woods would be a much more valuable choice at this point and help out more than the defensive end would. So I won't argue with the logic. We just got to see it play out during the regular season. We officially are down to the last pick of the night. One more and we are Dunyan Rings. 2 minutes away from midnight. We are waiting eagerly for the last pick of the draft, which probably 5 minutes behind. And thank you that we were blessed that the storms did not kick me off. So everything happening around me avoided me. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. As soon as we hear Seattle's pick, I will officially be calling it an evening and doing my write-up for the Peter Woods selection after I graciously did it during the stream for the Delane pick, but that will be a satisfying conclusion. Get some rest, recoup, figure out where we stand, what we still need. We still got some choices to play with for tomorrow. And I'm seeing some takes that by the Chiefs not taking the defensive end tonight means they're going to bring in Cam Jordan. I would be all in favor of it. Chris Jones would probably appreciate it too.
You said in kindergarten that you wanted to play.
Seattle has officially made a choice. Let's hear what it is.
I'm happy.
You should be happy, and your versatility is a defining feature of your game. Your ability to line up inside and outside along the D line. How do you think Robert Saleh could get the best out of you?
Just about putting what we need to win, and then shooting all of the D line. This is what I do. This is how I play.
Congratulations.
Making the trade, and in fact, the Jets have made 3 picks tonight. So we've had
Waiting for the Seattle pick to change.
we finished the first round tonight with the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks.
Great job to my crazy cats for making tonight interesting.
Sam Darnold and company. See which direction they choose to go. They have that dominating defense. Help them make that run through the bloated NFC West with the tough NFC playoff picture. Other directions they might go here. They obviously have a magnificent receiver.
There we go. Seattle takes the other Notre Dame running back and then gets a Kenneth Walker replacement, Darian Price, 32. We had 2 running backs go in the first round. Man, things have changed here in these NFL parts. As soon as Roger Goodell makes this choice, I will be saying my Go Chiefs and hitting the end of the stream.
I'm thrilled to be joined by Dylan, a huge fan of the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, who bravely battled a brain tumor and is now a 2-time cancer survivor.
Praise God for that.
This is a wish come true for Dylan, and a chance to take part in one of the most exciting moments in our league. Dylan, when you're ready, you'll be yours. What's going on, Pittsburgh?
So hyped. Good for you, man.
I'm so excited to be here to represent
All right. Love the fire. Love the energy.
And with that, with the 32nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price, Notre Dame running back.
All right. And with that, I am officially calling the live stream. We have gone through each and every pick of the first round. I will be back on here tomorrow to break down any of the Chiefs' choices they make on Friday. And then on Saturday, I'll be popping in for whichever choices they make here or there for that 6-hour ordeal. Not being there the whole time, minor conversations, but it'd be fun. Come hang out. If anybody watches after the fact, appreciate you in whatever circumstance. You gave me 30 seconds or you watched for 30 minutes. In any case, just appreciate all the support. Chiefs Kingdom, we got some good players. Go check out the Substack to go look at my writings about the breaking news about the choices. And with that, I got nothing else to say, but go Chiefs.
Thanks for checking out this update straight from the heart of Chiefs Kingdom. We appreciate your passion, so please leave a like and follow us wherever you tune in from. See you next tailgate, your trusted source for all things Chiefs, Red Kingdom Media.